Today's subject is animal, but actually I have never had a pet, so I want to talk about a dog in my grandparents' house. I don't have any her pictures, so I just find another dog that looks similar to her. She had yellow fur and white fur on her body. All my family called her Melly, but I didn't know what the Melly means when I was a child. I just called her that. One time, I asked this question to my uncle, and then I know that Melly is Mary, speaking the Taiwanese. Although we didn't live together and even only met each other 2 times in winter and summer vacation, Melly still could clearly recognize me. She would bark to the stranger approaching the house, but she never barked at me when every time I turned back to my grandparents' house. The most impressive thing about her is that every time we have a meal, she would come and constantly walk around us. If someone carelessly fall down the food, she would rush to the person and eat the food immediately. Actually, it is scary for me when I was little, but after I grew up, I think her action is very interesting. Melly passed away when I was in high school. She was 1 year older than me, so she was 17 years old at that time. It's really old for the dog, and I was really thankful for her company in these 16 years.
Today I'm going to talk about an animal called Roboski, and it was a type of hamster, and we reared it in the lab during high school because we work as a lab assistant, and we reared it for fun, not for experimental use. And we give them some conical flasks to play because we didn't buy too much toys for them. And as I think there are only 3 things in Robo's life. We call them Robo. Right? The first thing is eating, the second is sleeping, and the third is running. They eat and sleep, and then when they wake up, they will run in a wheel like a cycle. So they keep on doing these 3 things the whole day, and they like to eat. Once they are gone and we can't find them anywhere, we just put a tank and a ladder and put some food along the ladder and put it there overnight, and the next day we will find it drop into a tank trapped inside because they just like to eat, so we can use the food to lure them out. That's all.
This time, the animal I would like to introduce to you is T-Rex. It's not about the dinosaurs that all passed out, but the ones which exist all over the world right now. I first saw it on a Facebook sharing platform and fell into a deep attraction at first sight. From then on, I would watch every kind of this hilarious T-Rex clips. I once wanted to buy the costume myself, but the price is too high for me to afford. Even if I turned to my mom for funding, I don't think she would agree to fund such thing. Still, I hope one day I could spend a day wearing a dinosaur costume, traveling around the Taipei MRT.